Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geek Addicts, the pop culture podcast where we watch movies that may or may not have aged well or not. I'm tired. Sorry. I'm Bill, and this is Matt. How you doing, Matt?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm just. It's been a week, and it wasn't even a full week for me.
No?
This, no, we had Veterans Day off, so it was like a
All
weird.
right.
It was a weird like we went in Monday, got Tuesday off, and then had to go back in the rest of
That's
the.
the
It
weird.
was
That's a
annoying.
bizarre structure.
Like it doesn't even feel like a holiday because it was just like, oh, I got a day off basically, and I did well, I did something, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I don't get days like Veterans Day off and shit, but I am the week of Thanksgiving. I'm only working one day.
oh,
I'm
nice.
working. I'm working that Monday. We'll see because I wasn't originally gonna do that, but I think I mentioned it before. Cindy's concert that she was supposed to have on her birthday that got delayed. It is that Monday actually at 7 p.m. and like I'm not going to a concert at 7 p.m. and then going into work the next day. It's just not happening.
Yeah,
So I was gonna take Tuesday off anyway, and at that point it's like, well, I'm taking Tuesday off. I'm not gonna go in Wednesday and then have 2 days off. Like I'm just gonna take Tuesday and Wednesday and just make it a 6 day like mini vacation.
yeah. No,
Might as well.
I ended up using all my available vacation time for Christmas week, so that's basically the rest of my vacation for the year.
I still have I just used the last of my like actual vacation time. I still have like 40 hours PTO though. So
I have sick time that I can use, but I want to actually save that in case I am sick and I don't have another disaster happen.
yeah. Well, see the thing is like I don't get sick like a ton. And if I do, it's like, like I have the sniffles or I have a cough, it's like nothing serious enough for me to miss work over, especially since I'm usually working by myself. So it's not really a big
Yeah.
deal if I'm
See,
not
I never
feeling
had
great.
that either, but then it happened to me like last year and I had no sick time left and I was like, God damn, this sucks.
It's because you turn 30.
Was I even 30 yet? Yeah, I think I was. Um,
I swear to God. I swear to God, the second you turn 30, your body's just like, hey, you're not a youngin' anymore.
that was a bad, no, I was 30 actually, because I remember because that was a bad day. I had slept, I overslept and I ended up going in to work an hour late.
Hmm.
Um, and then like I was like shaking and like could barely function. I'm like, I am sick, like badly sick.
It's like,
Um,
I'm not sticking around.
I made it like 4 hours, I think, and then I was just like, I can't fucking do this.
Fair.
Um, it was a Friday, anyways, so I was just like, yeah, I have to go home.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, and I remember because I went home, slept on the couch for like 5 hours straight, and then I spent the rest of the weekend watching Free in the Apothecary Diaries
There you go.
when those first
You
came
you
out.
you oh, back. Okay. My
Yeah,
mind got
that
mixed
was
up. I thought you were talking about right now.
no, that was like way back. I haven't been sick since then. That was like the last time I really got majorly sick.
Hmm. Yeah, we still haven't watched much. Like I think we've watched like an episode or two beyond what like we're still only on like like the introduction of the demons and stuff. I think the next episode we're gonna watch actually is the episode with Aura, the demon lady.
Ah,
Yeah, I love that scene. I can't wait till Cindy sees it. It's gonna be great.
that scene's either gonna be like super satisfying or she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh no, she's gonna love it. I know
It's a
Cindy. She's gonna love
it's a
it.
shocking scene. Like no matter what side you're on there.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, is that we're watching all the ongoing Spy Family, Gotcha, Kuda,
Fragrant
what
Flower.
else? Fragrant Flower, which I think only has like one or two more episodes left, right?
I think it's like
It's
two
either this
more.
week or next week.
I believe it's
Um,
like 13, so two more.
hmm. And then what else? My Hero, obviously, which that last episode was fucking awesome.
Fuck. Like
Yeah. I had to say, I listened to the newest Driveway Beers episode today, and I don't know what the fuck Slade's co-host is talking about. Like, fucking, the new season of My Hero has been fucking knocking out of the park.
I still joke. It's like, holy fuck, Bakugo's actually likable. It only took 7 fucking seasons.
You're just
Oh,
hard to please, Bill.
I I don't the whole like Sundare shit, like the male Sundare shit. I just don't enjoy like that. It's
Well,
such a character.
all I'm saying is like it's actually kind of realistic because nobody just changes immediately. You know, it has
Yeah,
to be a progression over time.
I know, but like people were like, oh, he gets better in like later seasons. I'm like, no, he doesn't. He's still a fucking asshole at all times. Like,
I mean, shit, Vegeta didn't chill out until after they beat Boo.
see, Vegeta was like different though. Like Bakugo was just annoying about it. That was kind of the thing. Like Vegeta was like, it might just be Sabat's performance that makes it different, but I don't know. Like Vegeta never bothered me the
I
same.
think it might just be a rose tinted glasses thing because we grew up with it.
Well, also Vegeta wasn't initially supposed to be a hero.
True.
Like
This is true.
Bakugo's supposed to be a hero for like the first half of the series.
Well, see, the first moment when I first started kind of like because I had similar feelings. Like I thought Bakugo was annoying as shit. I think the point where I started to like inch towards coming around on him was when he got kidnapped and they were trying to turn him over to the bad side. And he's like, no, fuck that. I'm a hero. Like I may be an asshole, but I still like you're not gonna turn me. And like I was like, all right. So he may be a dick, but at least he's got convictions and morals. So, you know, that gives him hope, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I was still very satisfied when he failed the fucking test. I was like, good.
Um, but yeah, that's been going great. I've been super into that. I
That
also
most
watched
recent episode, holy shit, though. Like,
yeah, I know. He was fucking like spoilers. So skip ahead like 30 seconds if you haven't watched it. But the fact that he's the one who killed All for One, like that is fucking wild. I was not expecting that at all. But
yeah. I mean,
regardless, he may have been hold on. He may have been a big villain. He may have been like the dude who caused all this shit. But at the end of the day, Bakugo killed the baby. Just throwing that out there. He aborted that fucker.
well, Bakugo just helped. He killed himself. Let's be real by using that power.
True. I'm just saying it's just at the end of the day, Bakugo still killed a baby. It may have
He
been a
wasn't even
sentient evil baby, but it was still a baby.
he wasn't even gonna do it. It was his like last ditch fucking like attack that did him in. I was like, oh, all right, good riddance.
It's pretty great though. It's pretty great. I just hope that like because obviously like Bakugo was in rough shape like before that final fight with him.
The guy that saved his life's in extremely rough shape.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that after all this like huge character growth that he doesn't just end up crippled and not being able to be a hero anymore. That would really suck.
Ironically, thinking about it, is there anybody who's not in rough shape right now?
This is true, but I don't think anybody's in danger of being crippled for life at this point. At least out of the people who aren't already dead. Oh, maybe
I don't think Endeavor's coming
All
back.
Might. All Might's
Well,
pretty broken.
All Might was retired to begin with.
He's probably going to be rocking the Might guy look after this.
Yeah, I don't think Endeavor's coming back either. He was pretty rough.
He ain't dead though. Well, that's the thing. It's like that's why Deku and Bakugo are going to be the new All Might and Endeavor.
We'll see. I still don't know where this is going. I've heard from people that the ending pissed a lot of people off, so I'm curious what's gonna happen. And
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not talking
everyone's
about
impossible to please nowadays.
I know, and I'm not just talking about the shipping shit because that's an entirely different fucking.
That's a whole different subsect of fans.
That fan base scares me sometimes. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the Spy Family episode?
That was the one with Handler and
It was mostly Handler focused.
And then there was a little bit with Anya and Mr. Henderson at the end, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was good. I love that whole bit.
Would you like to help? She's like, nah. He's like, okay, fine. You have some candy. She's like, okay.
He's like, fine. I guess I have my treats by myself. And she's like, treats?
Also,
But I love the
uh,
whole thing where she's like trying to be like inspiring and like supportive and everything, and she's just like, yeah, I don't remember saying all that, but I
cool.
guess sure.
And then she reads his mind, and she's like, "Oh no, I mean, yes, thank you, sir." Like,
She's like, oh no, I am so broken up about my Tenitris bolts.
and then poor Lloyd at the end, where he finally wakes up, just to be like
Yeah,
traumatized again.
yep. Um, they faked me out though, because before he showed up, they were waiting for the bus, and I was like, oh, are we getting that now? But no,
No, we
they
need
faked me out.
the there's that the one thing before that is we have to Yor has to meet
Right, which is happening this week's episode.
that's I believe this week, yeah.
Right. Yeah,
What
because
is
she was
her?
in the next episode preview.
I'm forgetting her name right now.
Melinda.
Melinda, yeah.
Mm.
I still am curious who's going to voice her.
Yeah. They haven't announced it? I'm surprised.
I haven't really looked. I kind of want to be surprised. So,
Fair. I'm trying to.
Fragrant
You know, I was
Flower was
thinking about it too
okay
when we were
this
watching.
week.
Yeah, that was yeah, because was Karako had her birthday, right? And
Yeah,
he made her a cake.
he made her a cake. We finally
Is
met
this
his
the first?
dad.
I was gonna say, is this the first time we've seen his dad?
First time he's spoken. He appeared in the background during the flashback scenes.
I gotcha. And we
And
get where he gets his look from.
yeah. Also, his voice. I was like, oh my god, an actual like trained VA for once.
Who was it again?
Keith, I think it was Keith Silverstein.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I knew the voice, but
Yeah.
Campfire cooking continues to be very good. I'm enjoying that one a lot. Let's see what else. The Disney anime is it's going places, and I'm enjoying where it's going. I like the little references it's making as it goes along. So the main character and a couple people that he just met had to go, and basically they were in danger of being expelled. They had to go and like basically do a fetch quest to not get expelled. But on the way, they just happened to stumble upon a house in the middle of the woods, and it turned out it was the Seven Dwarfs' house. But it was like abandoned, like they weren't there or anything. But it was just, I like the little like it's kind of like the far future like ruins of the Disney universe. Like it's kind of an interesting concept.
Edgy.
Yeah, it is kind of, yeah. But I'm enjoying
So-
where it's going. I don't know how long the season's gonna be, but
So I actually watched some anime.
you did.
I did. I actually knocked I'm over I hit 70. I'm almost I want to get to 75. That's like my goal.
There you go.
I already know I'm not beating either you or Alex, so I'm just like, all
I
right,
think that's around where I got last year, right? I think.
maybe. I only got to 49 last year, so I'm already doing way better. But I watched Horimiya.
Nice. How would you think?
Very good. I was hooked by episode 2. Very, very different rom-com compared to
Yeah, for sure. It was like
like
it was bizarre, like how quickly it moved things along, and it did things that like no other rom com does.
well, it was very interesting because I'm not gonna lie, I am sick of slow burns. Like I am just
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Well,
over the slow burn.
when it comes to romance shows, yes, I am so sick of slow burns for sure.
Yeah, because they're getting. I mean, I love Kimi ni Todoke, but holy fuck, like that one is like to me like the pinnacle of slow burn right there.
Even you're getting burned out by that one.
Well, the thing about that one is I love that show, but like after reading the manga, they still go on for so fucking long. Where it's like, guys, come on,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
Now we
I mean,
understand why they usually end the rom com when they get together.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, Horimiya, like holy shit, like that is quick, like very quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like within 13 episodes, they meet, he gains a group of friends, they start dating, they hold hands, they kiss, they bang, they graduate all in 13 episodes. Like that's fucking wild.
That fucking episode where that happens. I think it's like episode 7.
Oh, and they
I
get
was like,
engaged.
yeah, kind of, they sure do. Um, the episode where that happens though, it's like I'm just like, oh, it's here. Like shit.
Oh, it's happening. Holy shit.
I was like, oh, that was actually rather tame. And then I saw the after credit scene. I was like, holy fuck.
I was like, wow, an anime character got laid. Weird.
Yeah, yeah, that was interesting. I really like Hori as a character. She's a
Yeah,
very different protagonist. Not really sure about the abuse kink. That's a little weird, but
it's more common than you would think.
I know it is, but I was like sitting here, I'm just like, that is such a weird choice.
That's why in a lot of ways, I feel like this is like the most realistic rom-com I've seen in anime. Period.
Yeah. God, that was such a weird one. I loved it though. The way they handled it was odd, like with the second season basically just being here's the bonus shit.
Yeah, here's all the stuff we from the manga that we skipped.
Well, I was actually looking online to see if there was like a watch list on how to watch the show like in order. But then I found out the second season, like the way they cut up the segments aren't even in order. So like you'd have to like watch like the end of an episode and then come back to the beginning later because of how it's lined up.
That's so weird.
It was such a weird choice. I didn't mind it because I just liked the characters and I was like, oh good, more of these
Yeah, it was
guys.
nice to just get more of them.
Like I
It
love
definitely felt like there were some characters that didn't get enough in the first season.
yeah, because they tried to give every character more screen time, but I think like at the expense of like the main two, because then in the second season they get way more.
Hmm.
Like I love the my favorite is still the little like filler episode where they're stuck under the table.
Yes. Yes.
It's like no, don't move. No, you're pinning me now.
Yeah,
It's just
that,
such
that
a
was
dumb
that was
show.
pretty great. And I love how in all of these shows, like the girl's dad is always like the best character.
Her mom is pretty great too, in all
Her
honesty.
mom is pretty great too, but I love the dad because he's just like, and he's not even like he's not even like a deadbeat. Like it seems like he just like works a lot, you know? Like it doesn't like, and they're still like technically like he lives there. They're still technically together. They just treat him like shit.
I don't think he was around much. Like it was just one of those things where he'd just be on business forever.
Well, that's Japanese work culture. That's just how it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But I love that he's just like he's what's the guy's name? I forget.
Uh,
The main
Miyamura.
character. Yeah, he's just like, oh, Miyamura. He's just like, you're nice to me. I like you. You're the only one I like.
I like how that entire family just adopted him. Basically, they're like, he lives here now.
They gave him more rights than the dad.
I know. Little brother loves him. Um, yeah, it's just a fun show. I did enjoy a lot of that. It's weird
There
how
are some,
his dad is the one that's missing.
yeah. There are. I did find a video on YouTube. It's like a 4 or 6 minute video that's just scenes from Horima without context, or
Oh yeah,
Horimiya
that
without context. It's just fucking. I love any of those videos where it's just like a big like compilation of out of context anime moments because it's always like the most crazy unhinged shit.
the scene where he meets his like school bullies at the well no, it's after he meets his former school bullies and then like they're chilling outside the store and Hori walks out and they're all terrified of her and then they're like, oh look, it's Miyamura, like he's still a loser, and then he just like slaps the shit out of her and they're like, oh my god.
He just slaps her. She's like, "What take you so long?" Slap. They're like, "Let's go."
And she's like, but it's so uncomfortable. The part about it that's funny is like he's so uncomfortable doing that, but she's totally into it. It's like this is weird.
No, but yeah, those
Yeah,
relationships exist.
I'm aware.
Yep, they do.
Oh, I know.
Like that exact relationship where the dude's just super comfortable about it.
Also, like everybody fucking is after her in that show. I swear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least that one guy like kind of gives up on her pretty quickly. So
Well, yeah, because he's like purple hair or green hair.
I don't remember.
Because there's the purple hair guy who's like the friend. He gives up after getting rejected. But then there's
Right,
like
right, right.
that green haired guy that shows up near the end, who's like obsessed with her, but like basically he's all pissed off. He's like, "Why is she with him?" And then he's like, "So would you be able to slap the shit out of her?" And he's like, "No, that's crazy." He's like, "It wouldn't work. You wouldn't be able to handle it."
Yeah. And then there was the one dude who was like super like nearsighted or whatever. And he just fucking walks into shit all the
Oh yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's
yeah. The
great.
whole scene where he's like talking to people and they're like, "I'm over here." No, I'm over here, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a super fun show. That's definitely one that I'm gonna want to get Cindy into at some point. We gotta finish the ones we're watching though. We can't add any more to the pile before we finish Apothecary and Freerin.
Yeah. Also, speaking of slow burns, I did watch another rom com. One of the most iconic rom coms. I think in the genre. I watched Toradora.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not available on streaming anywhere anymore because licensing is wonderful like that. Um,
Typical.
but I bought the Blu-rays like years ago, so I was kind of like, oh, good. Um, it was a very good show, 26er. Um, holy slapstick, like so much slapstick. Um, like the it's the main two character, like the two love interests, two art love interests, to like literally like the last two episodes. Um, she just like beats the shit out of him all the time because she's like super short and he's like super tall. It's one of those things. But it was a good story, good fun anime. It was animated by the people that are doing the current season of One Punch Man, and I was just like, what the hell happened? Like this is
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I'm so glad that that didn't happen with like Attack on Titan. Like that would have really sucked.
Well, I mean,
Um,
they Attack on Titan had the benefit of two really good studios handling it for most of its run.
yeah. Not that Mappa is like, I mean, Mappa does good work, but there have definitely been flops. Um,
Mappa does good work. They just overtax their studio, their people.
yeah. I watched a new show, well, new to me, this week. I finally got around to watching Tokyo Ghoul. um,
I've heard mixed things about that show.
yeah, you're gonna hear them from me too.
Like from
Because
what Alex said, the first season is good, and then season two was okay, and then season three is utter garbage.
yeah, that's a set. Well, I mean, see, there's still things in season 3 I liked, but like, it's what I like to call the Kimi Todoke effect, where the first season was great, the second season threw me off, but ended up coming around in the end, and then the third season just made me want to kill myself.
At least with Kimi ni Todoke, it was only 6 episodes, or actually five
True.
technically.
Weren't they like an hour long though?
They were, but they were basically just full storylines.
Fair. But no, see, with Tokyo Ghoul, like the first season, like set up a lot of stuff and like a lot of characters, and then the second season was just like, hey, we're gonna focus on this now, and the main guy just kind of fucked off and joined a different group, and now he's doing all this crazy shit. And then like by the end of the season, you're like, oh, okay, now I understand why he did it. It makes sense, fits in line kind of with his character. And then that season ends with like tragedy, and then the third season starts, and it's just like, oh, hey, here he is. He's over here with the government now, and he doesn't remember anything for reasons. And like, I don't know. Apparently, funny enough, I think it was just one of those cases of my phone listening to me or whatever. But I saw an ad or not ad, an article pop up either yesterday or today, where I guess there was people were asking about an anime remake for Tokyo Ghoul, and the mangaka said absolutely not. Even the basically what it came down to was he doesn't think that anime at all can capture the kind of nuance he was working with in the manga, and that's why the original anime, is so like rough in a lot of ways. And that's the thing is, like, I really, really liked where season 1 was going, and I thought it was going to go in a different direction, like entirely, than it ended up going in, and that's what really like fucked with me. And like, it just got to a point where it just didn't know where it wanted to go for a long time. And I don't know how the manga is. I might have to read it at some point just to
From what
my
Alex
wrap
says, it's really good. So
it. But the way the anime handled it just fucking just didn't do it for me. Not my flavor. If it had gone in a direction I was expecting from the first season, then I probably would have liked it a lot more. But the way the anime handled it, just nah. And today I finally did it because I said I was going to at the last anime wrap up, and we're a month away from the next one. So I finally started working through Oshinoko season 2.
Nice. Isn't it a weird vibe?
Oh, for sure. It's a lot of focus just on the play, I've noticed.
Okay, so I will say 100% manga accurate.
Fair. I just got to the point where the last episode I watched was when Aqua was doing his whole like, I'm going to commit to never enjoying acting ever to get what I want out of it.
Yeah, that sounds like Aqua.
And like they were like what's her name? Akane, right? That's her name.
Best girl. Yeah.
Yep. I totally get what you're saying now. Absolutely best girl. Ride or die. Fucking hell yeah. I love that scene where they're on the balcony or whatever, and she's like, what are you even acting for if it's not like, something you enjoy and this and that? It's just like, well, what if I told you that my ultimate goal in acting is to kill someone? And she's like, I'd help you.
She like turns. Like, it's like, holy shit. It's like, I can't. Akane, damn.
Oh, she's that bitch is ride or die. And
I don't understand. I don't understand the Kana love. Kana annoys me.
I like Kana as a character.
I liked her season 1. I think she pissed me off.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of like she was always kind of like that. It's just the fact that she wasn't competing with anybody for attention from Aqua in the season 1. Now she has like a rival in love and in career.
Which is funny because Aqua does not give a fuck.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck about any of that.
I mean,
period.
I think he likes Akane, but not in like a romantic sense. Like, he's like he can tolerate the charade with her.
I think it's a combination of things because there's a lot of like nuance with this show.
He likes his mom. Let's be real here.
Well, you see, and that's where the nuance comes in. Yeah. At least that's where the nuance starts.
You haven't even got to.
It's his mom, but it's not his mom, and then his sister is his sister, but not his sister. And then you also have to factor in the fact that if you factor in his previous life, he's actually in his 40s. Mm-hmm. So he's got this like hyper mature viewpoint on everything. But then it's also like, well, yeah, maybe I could potentially like her in that way, but I'm also hyper focused on this goal, which is way more important to me than any sort of romantic thing. So that's what I'm going to focus. Like, there's so many different balls up in the air right now.
Aqua is a very interesting character. I will say too.
I love the scene where the star goes black in his eye. I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? He's got some.
And you haven't even
darkness. And then he started having that panic attack and shit.
Yeah, and you haven't even got to the Wham episodes yet. Like like after the play arc is when all the real shit starts. And oh boy,
and
I can't wait to hear you.
Season 3 comes out in January, right?
Around there.
Awesome. Yes.
Oh yeah.
See,
I have to ask.
Benefit to me waiting is I don't have to wait super long for season 3.
True. I have to ask though now. What do you think of Burning?
Oh, actually, both songs I like a lot. I think
the opening's great, but Burning, I always say it's a lot harder to get an amazing outro than it is to get an amazing intro.
Unless you're Inuyasha.
Well, yeah, Inuyasha's an exception. Inuyasha didn't have good intros. They just had outros. Let's be real.
No, the first intro was good because it was just like the action music.
Well, Save the World is fine. That one's okay. The rest, it's like hit or miss. But,
yeah.
And even then, in terms of Inuyasha outros, the only one anyone really cares about is Fukumori. So
yeah, but I love the visuals in the opening for Oshinoko season 2. Like the one scene like early on in the opening sequence where Ruby and Aqua are standing next to each other, and they like pull their faces down as their original faces.
Yeah.
Like, and then like there's another scene where like Aqua's falling, like his body is like forming, but he's wearing the glasses from his old self.
Yep.
And also, they never touched on this. Did they ever find his body?
I can't say anything without ruining the season, so keep watching.
Okay, fair enough.
You remember how I said
Oh,
Wham
is it? Oh,
episodes
wait.
coming up?
Oh, you know what? I think I might have.
Just
a
keep
suspicion
watching.
about what
Just
it
keep
is.
watching. Just keep watching. You'll understand.
Is it like they
Um,
find his body and then Ruby realizes who it is and she's all
just,
upset
just,
about it? And that's when they
just keep watching.
realize.
Just keep watching.
All right.
I
I
can't
did
spoil
like
it.
that the director and Akane have both kind of put the pieces together for their backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. But also the other thing in that intro, the fucking like mind screw at the end, her eyes in the crowd.
Yeah, and it's just like super creepy. Like,
Yeah, and there's people that are still like online questioning that. I'm like, guys, it's an intro. It's not canon.
yeah,
He's
it's
dead.
not. It's just an intro. She's super
He's
dead.
he's like the most dead
Unless,
character
hey,
in the series.
I mean, do you know what happens at the end of the manga or no?
I know that she's dead. Like it's 100% like the reincarnation is not on the table for I.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say reincarnation is a thing in this world,
So
so
that's
she could
actually
still be around.
that is one thing Akka did say. He's like, I cannot be reincarnated for some reason.
It's because
Which
her
is
eyes were already passed on to her children. Eyes were passed on.
maybe
So that's eyes are the windows of the soul, and her soul was split into two into these kids, even though they had their own souls reincarnated. It's symbolism. Symbolism.
I know the manga it has a controversial ending. That's the most I know about it. I don't know exactly what happens.
Every fucking anime and manga has a controversial ending nowadays. Nobody can just be fucking satisfied.
I know. But going back, burning. That
Yes,
is
very good.
still one of the greatest outros. Honestly, it might be one of my favorite outros ever.
I have listened to the opening and the ending in each and every episode.
Well, the best part about burning, like the thing that like why I think it's so good is the song is a banger, but also like the way that it works. Like the episode isn't even over yet, and you hear the drum beat, and you're like, oh, here it is.
Well, the first season did that too. With
The first
the
season
ending
did,
there.
but it wasn't as well. The first season is also weird because the first season had two outros because the first episode had that really awesome Queen Bee song, and
I
then
thought the first episode used the opening as the ending, like a lot of shows do.
no, the first episode had the Queen Bee song that has like that really like orchestral like sub bass drop sound and stuff.
Oh.
Because then every episode after had the Bikamochi song.
Hmm.
Yeah. We also
But
we
no,
need more
Oshinoko,
grungy.
very good.
We need more grungy alternative sounding outros.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That lady could sing too. Like, I just love that song.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard picking openings and outros this year.
We haven't had a lot of amazing ones this year. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's been kind of there's been good ones, but it wasn't like last year. Last year there was like definitive like holy shit yes.
I don't know, man. For me, there was a lot of. I mean, we had Reawaker, we had the Don Don opening, Kaiju.
True. Yeah, Kaiju's is currently in the lead for me. The Aurora song.
I like that one. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be top for me. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. Even just out of like I really liked the My Hero Vigilantes opening. I like that one a lot.
That is a good one.
That was a very like upbeat, like move your body kind of song.
Oh, I love My Dress Up Darling. Like that song is very fun.
Yep. Oh, the first season 4 opening for Dr. Stone was really good. See, there was a lot of great openings. The endings were a little fewer and further between. Kaiju and Dandadan both had good endings. I did like the Dr. Stone ones, but not as much as the openings.
Solo Leveling's the Reawakening opening was good.
Yeah. Yeah, this. I mean, we had some good ones for sure, and then there's obviously like the stuff that weren't like current ongoing shows this year that we watched that also count towards. So,
well, there's no rules on the list, so.
Also, I realized that one song that's used in like a lot of anime related reels and shorts and stuff is from Tokyo Ghoul.
Yep.
The one sad one.
Yep.
Like, oh, so this is where that's from. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I can't believe that's like right around the corner. We're actually gonna have to start playing.
Yeah, we have like a month. Yeah, we have like a month. It's gonna be funny when Slade shows up and he's like, "I watched 4 shows in a movie
and didn't complete my homework."
Yeah. Oh, he actually did mention on the newest episode that he's watching Violet Evergarden, which is a very good show.
Yeah, I saw that on his Annie list. I can actually creep and see what he's watching, which is fun.
Yeah, Violet Evergarden was a very solid short one. I think it was like a 12 episodes, an OVA, which you should be watching between episodes 4 and 5. It's a weird situation, but yeah, it's technically like 13 episodes and 2 movies. You know,
yeah, I got
nice quick little, bam, done.
I got a show I got to watch some point in the future before the end of the year because me and Alex want to do another swap. Because I really wanted her to watch Horimiya, so that we're swapping that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, that's about all I watched.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm in Endgame for Dragon Quest VI. I'm coming up on it. It's close. I just had to do all the fucking stupid fashion show shit so I could get the Sage Stone. Which is like a super important fucking item for the game, for every Dragon Quest game. And I had to do I had to do like fucking Pokemon contests to get it. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh man. Yeah, it's been good. I've been doing most of my gaming's been 3DO research. So a lot of fun stuff like that.
Yeah. And I realized that I do still have actually one more unfinished RPG after this one. I remember that I started playing Pokemon Black a while ago, and I only played like an hour.
Oh yeah.
So when I finish
Dragon Quest,
Black, jump on that.
Black is so good.
I know, that's what everybody says. Everybody says Black and White is so good, and I never got around to it. And I started a file with Xander like months ago, and I literally had like one like hour and a half sitting playing it, and then I just didn't touch it after that. So I decided after Dragon Quest VI, which hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to finish this weekend. If not, by next weekend for sure. Then I'm gonna start plowing through Pokemon. Which, I mean, Pokemon's easy. I can get through Pokemon, even if it's one I've never played.
I will say that this is it's a chatty game because it actually has a story. I know, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, I think I know. I'd say maybe Diamond and Pearl was when they started really like kind of
Black and White is significantly
a lot
more
of
story.
A lot of focus on story. Well, I mean, obviously they had to build up. They had to build up to it, but
yeah,
I feel like Diamond and Pearl was when they really started leaning into it.
I mean, Gold, Silver, like Ruby and Sapphire, they all had stories. Black and White, though, it's like integral.
Ruby Sapphire, yeah. Ruby Sapphire, yeah. Gold and Silver, it was basically just Team Rocket fucking off again.
Yeah, but it's
just more of the same.
It's somehow more compelling than a lot of the stories in the series.
True. But I mean, fucking Team Galactic was trying to fucking do a reset on the universe.
Team Galactic blew up a lake in the first like hour of that game.
All those Magikarp.
Me and Alex just did an episode. We ranked all of the villain teams. Yeah.
Oh, you guys did do that one? I thought you were talking about the one you guys just released.
No. We ranked all the games. We just did a ranking of all the teams because we're doing all of we're going back to doing frequent Pokemon episodes again.
Y'all way too harsh on Gen 4. I understand the Diamond and Pearl, but I mean Platinum, that's top tier.
No, we were nice to Platinum. Like it's not the number one because there just is better games.
Well, obviously it's not number one, but I mean, in my personal opinion, if I was going to do a tier list of all the Pokemon games that I've played, Heart Gold, Soul Silver is at the top. No question.
Did we? Where did we put it?
I don't remember.
It was near the top.
I know you guys had it up there, but I don't. Was it even a top 3?
I think it was. I think it was like Black and White, Emerald, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
I just hate how much hate Gen 4 gets. It's not fair.
To be fair, though, the first 2 games are rough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's fucking talking about how Sun and Moon wasn't that bad. Sun and Moon's actually pretty not fucking.
I haven't.
Diamond and Pearl is better than Sun and Moon.
I'm pretty sure we ranked it higher than Sun and Moon, so or at least I did.
Sun and Moon is the game that made me not want to play Pokemon anymore. So
yeah, same.
Tell you all you need to know.
And then I played Sword and Shield and went, oh, this actually isn't that bad. But then Violet and Scarlet, I was like, nope. I'm done.
Yep. I need to get around to actually playing Arceus at some point.
That Arceus is technically a main series game, but it's its own thing.
Oh, I got Cindy Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she was playing a little bit last night. Yeah. Well, she needs like that kind of like as Thrak puts it, meditative game. I figured that one would be a good one, and it was on sale for like $12. So I was like, all right, I'm just fucking.
That's me for like Minecraft. That's like my.
There's a bunch of free download packs too. Like there's a Midgar one, a Tomb Raider one.
Oh yeah.
There's like holiday themed ones. But yeah, I figured you would like that one.
Nice. Yeah, we're about 40 minutes in. We should probably get into our topic for this episode.
I guess so.
Holiday movies. So we're in the middle of. At the time of recording, we're not there yet, but I mean, let's face it, half the world. There's already Christmas lights up in my neighborhood. Like it's happening already.
I mean, the Christmas shit has been out in Walmart for like the past 3 weeks.
I'm amazed they don't just have that out year round. Honestly, I think we're gonna get to a point where they're just gonna have Halloween and Christmas year round.
I see though, Frankie loved like like the little area where all the gardening shit usually is in Walmart. Or where it all used to be. Freaking they have all like the Christmas trees and like the lawn ornaments and all those stuff. Frankie loves going through there when we go to Walmart. She's having a blast.
It's different.
I got like this little plastic candy cane. It's like this, it's one of those little like decorations you stick in your lawn or whatever. And as we're going through, she's holding it, just going.
Kids.
Yeah.
It's different for kids. Like they're not jaded yet, so they like still actually feel the magic of the holiday.
Yeah, I live vicariously through her at the holidays. Otherwise, I would despise Christmas with all my being. Otherwise,
I mean, I love the time of the year, but like it's so hard to be like as like excited for it as you used to be, just because you understand now what it is.
Yeah, and it's just stress. The stress. It wasn't so bad, but I didn't have kids. Now I have kids, and it's stressful.
even without kids, it's stressful. Like it is. It is just that time of year. But
actually, I think tomorrow we're actually going to be going trading in some stuff at one of the local like collectible stores, get some store credit, and try to pick up a couple Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I got to start doing that.
Yeah,
it's hard this year.
Yeah, it certainly is.
But yeah, so holiday movies. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I was actually looking through a list before we started recording, and it was like a list of like top 65 holiday movies or whatever. And there was a bunch that I could think of that weren't even on the list.
Oh yeah. Well, I always think like right off the bat, like I think of like the classics, like the old like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Rudolph, obviously, Frosty the Snowman, like The Year Without a Santa Claus. Those old like puppet
the Grinch.
Grinch.
The like
classic
claymation stuff.
The Boris Carlyle narrated one.
Yeah. Yeah, those are classics. We try to watch those every year. but
I like to put Santa Claus is Coming to Town on at least once, just because that's such a classic. Even though like it's such a
yeah,
weird movie now.
yeah. But a lot of times we end up watching like some of the more like live actiony ones. Um, I mean, Home Alone, like that's a top one
Home
right there.
Alone's a classic. The original Santa Claus.
Yep, yep. Not the TV show.
Oh, the Santa Clauses. That was so bad. I watched like 4 episodes and I'm like, this is garbage.
um, Another one I like a lot is Jingle All the Way. Just fucking Arnold running around trying to
Jingle
Turbo
All the
Man.
Way. Jingle All the Way is like the greatest garbage movie I think I've ever watched during the holidays. Like, see, Turbo Man's a great movie. My favorite line and it's still put the cookie down.
Oh, that's great.
Such a
Da should
stupid.
dance a prance and vixen, come and Cupid down a blitzen.
It was that was like Arnold trying to be a serious actor and me being like, no, go
Yeah.
back to action movies,
No,
buddy.
some of my that's some of my favorite shit though is when like back in the day when Arnold would do like family movies and Chris like comedies and stuff because he was always like the action guy. So when you just see him just doing goofy shit, it was like the funniest thing.
I think of that, like I think of that one, and I think we're gonna cover it at some point. But Batman and Robin, like the Ice Age.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
Ugh. It's not even the
Speaking of
worst part. Is
Arnold,
like,
they I think this week they're releasing the Running Man reboot or
oh,
remake,
nice.
which I think
Did
is going
you
to be more
know?
book accurate.
Hmm, Did you know there was a Jingle All the Way too?
Like actually made,
Yeah,
huh?
stars Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh my god!
I've never watched it, but I saw it on the shelf at Walmart. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you know it's funny you say that. Last weekend, Cindy put on Medea Christmas, and Larry the Cable Guy is in that too,
I mean, I like Larry the Cable Guy, but like,
as well as the lady who plays Peggy Hill. They're married in that movie.
oh, that's fun. Um, yeah, the Santa Claus is a classic. Trying to think of another. Oh, this one is bad, but I love it. Eight Crazy Nights.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that. Yeah, it's not. It's technically a Hanukkah movie, but
It's a holiday movie.
yeah, it's holidays. No, I love that movie. It's
I
so
love it. Ironically, like it is a terrible movie. Like when you actually break it down, but like it is so entertaining for all the
I mean,
wrong reasons.
it's an animated Adam Sandler movie from the 2000s. I mean, of
It
course,
is an
it's
animated film that like he was 100% can't talk 100% serious behind. Like it has the gorgeous animation. Like he got like Disney animators to put that together.
Mhm.
But then it's full of toilet humor. Like the dumbest.
literal. He literally pushes an old man in a fucking porta potty down a hill.
And
Like,
the reindeers are like shitting everywhere. Like it is such a.
the reindeers lick the shit up to free him.
See, I always the scene in that movie I always remember is like the scene. Well, the ending song, of course, because like my favorite line still is, "Does that guy? How do you think that guy wipes with the wrong hand?" And he's like, "Yes, with the hook hand." Um,
God.
I always remember that, and I remember like all the mall product like logos of like businesses that don't exist anymore, dancing and singing.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of
'Cause
that stuff just kind of went away.
I just remember because like the GNC bottle was a massive perv for no reason.
The what bottle?
GNC, the muscle stimulant like
Oh,
workout stuff.
GNC.
GNC, yeah.
Oh, I say G and C. So I was like, wait, what? You got a shout out?
No, that's my New England speaking where words get fucking weird.
Hmm. Oh, by the way, sidetrack. Did you hear there's Scrubs revival coming
Yeah, I've
out
seen.
in a couple months? I'm super excited. I fucking love Scrubs. They're getting like everybody back.
I saw that. I'm like, oh, cool.
I'm excited. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Um, they're getting old though. I just fucking see some like the promotional shit, and they're showing their age.
That's why Friends only had a reunion, not a revival.
I think Fresh Prince did the same thing.
Yeah, it was fine.
Um, um, yeah, fucking You know, it's another one that like is like definitely not one for the kids, but I still enjoy it. Is a Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Yeah.
But I have a soft spot for stoner movies because I used to watch them a lot back in the day for
See,
obvious reasons.
the Harold and Kumar movie I always remember is the one where they go to White Castle.
That was the first one, yeah.
Yeah. I always remember that one because of the fucking bathroom scene.
Battle shits.
Yeah, the two hot girls playing battleships.
Yeah, that was a good one. I always remember because this was like I probably saw him and stuff before this, but this is the first time I ever became aware of Neil Patrick Harris as a person.
Yeah.
Was from these movies.
See, I found that's
a very strange viewpoint of him.
Back when I first, like when YouTube was first the thing, I found the battleship scene like completely just randomly. Like, so I saw that out of context and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
oh, it's great. It's great.
I was also like
remember
11.
I always remember it was a scene in Harold and Kumar Christmas when like they're like borrowing somebody's car or something, or like they were just kind of like hiding in a car or whatever, and they just start smoking a bunch of pot. And then at some point they turn around and it's just a fucking kid in a baby seat in the back seat. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah. That is a gag that is used in so many things. Or it's always like they turn around, there's like, wait a minute. This is the wrong car.
We just fishbowled this car and there's a little kid in the back seat.
Yeah.
No good.
Oh man. I'm trying to think some of the other like because like there was a point like where like all of like the cartoon channels would just play Christmas movies on repeat during this time.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, there's the obvious classics like Christmas Carol, Miracle on 34th Street, Wonderful Life. Cindy watches A Wonderful Life every year, Christmas time, usually multiple times actually.
I always like to watch the Muppets Christmas Carol. Like that's like my favorite one.
Yep, we watched that one. And also the Mickey's Christmas Carol.
There's the Mickey's one. There's also the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Yep. Actually, Frankie's been watching that one. She loves that one.
That one is really good. And then there's the Twice Upon a Christmas, which is not as good.
No, it's not. There's also one that is not on Disney Plus, and like I cannot fucking find it for the life of me. But there was one that I used to watch when I was a kid. I had it on VHS. It was Snowed In at the House of Mouse.
Oh yeah, House of Mouse is not on Disney Plus at all for some reason.
But I remember liking that one a lot because it just had all like the different Disney characters, like heroes and villains, just chilling in one fucking like building. They're all snowed in, just like fucking fighting with each other. It was great.
I used to watch that show like all the time back in the day. It's not on. You know why that's not on Disney Plus? Because that show was technically a compilation show that just showed clips from other Disney cartoons.
Weird. But all the Disney cartoons are on Disney Plus, so like,
I don't know. It's
because we totally need like 3 separate Little Mermaid cartoons on Disney Plus, but we can't have House of Mouse.
No. So I brought up the channel's always playing those Christmas movies though, because I had to bring up this one movie that was always on, and the movie's terrible. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That fucking movie.
Vaguely, I don't remember like any specifics about it, but I remember it existing.
They basically took that song and made a movie around it, and it is so stupid. Like, there's a scene in that movie where Santa Claus gets fucking sued.
I remember the trailer. I remember the trailer of that movie. Was another one that I used to watch a lot. Did you ever see Annabelle's Wish?
That's the one with the pig, right? Oh no, the deer.
It was a cow that wanted to be a reindeer.
Yeah. I remember that because that had like the crazy like grandma, like an aunt that was like
I'm taking the kid. Yeah.
And then they all threw her car in like the mud. I remember that scene.
Yeah, and like the kid, like his parents died in a fire, and his vocal cords got burnt up, and the kid he couldn't talk, and then like
darkest thing.
And then the cow was like, all right, I could either turn into a reindeer for my Christmas wish, or I could give him his voice back.
Yep.
and she ended up getting both because she's a good girl.
I have not thought of that movie in a long time.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched it since we lived in the apartment. Was the last time, and before that, it was like a decade. But yeah, I used to watch that one every Christmas.
Do you remember the so there's obviously like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's obviously the iconic like claymation one or model puppet one. Do you remember that weird animated one?
Yeah, the one with
Paul
the like
McCartney
ice
song.
witch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucking Paul McCartney song that you're gonna
I
hear.
had that one on VHS too.
That one was weirdly mean spirited. Like that entire movie, like they
Oh
were
yeah.
assholes in that one.
Oh, for sure. Like even more so than like the actual thing, where it's like, "Oh, you have a shiny nose." It was like
Yeah,
way worse.
yeah, there was like legit like bullying. You know, I'm like, goddamn, like they didn't fuck
Yeah,
around in kids' movies.
they actually
See the
had like reindeer Olympics that he wasn't allowed to compete.
yeah. Um I always remember too because this. I always remember the scene at the end of the Ice Witch where like she's hanging off a cliff and she's like, "I'll do anything, please save me." He's like, "I want
I'll
you to be
give you one
nice."
wish.
It's like, "I want you to be nice." She's like, "Anything but that." He's like, "No, you could fall to your death then."
That's the wish. Granted or die.
Yeah, I was like,
Fine. What? Who played her? I feel like it was like a known actor.
let me find out because that movie lives in my head rent free around this time of year for some reason.
Yeah, because for some reason, like I can't like I can imagine like recognizing the voice, but I can't like I can't play the voice in my head and like tell because it's been so long since I watched it.
Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot it was literally called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer the movie because the other
Yeah.
one wasn't a movie apparently.
No, that was a TV special. They all were. All the classics were TV specials.
Who voiced the Ice Queen? Oh, it was Whoopi Goldberg. That makes
Was it?
sense.
Oh, okay. I don't. For some reason, I was thinking Whoopi, but then I was like, no, maybe that wasn't it. 'Cause I feel like
That makes
Whoopi was used a lot back then, especially
John
in animated
Goodman
stuff.
was Santa Claus. That's amazing.
That actually just from you saying that, now I can imagine it.
Also, this movie was a box office bomb. It was had a $10 million budget, which is kind of scary thinking about it, and it
Yeah.
only made 113,000.
Wow, that's bad.
More people know it for the goddamn Paul McCartney song than anything.
It probably made its money back on the physical releases.
I don't even know, man. Like it's one of those movies that people remember, but like I think it's mostly just because people like they played it on TV a lot.
Mm-hmm.
God, I've not thought of that movie in forever either.
Yeah, it's been a bit. What is another good one?
Well, I mean, we got to talk about Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I actually watched that last year. So
First time?
I've experienced. Yes, the first time
wow.
that I remember. It's entirely possible that I saw it years ago and just don't remember.
That was like the one tradition movie I'd seen like over the years. Such a quotable film too. Anytime I see someone drive by with a fucking like oversized tree on top of their car, I just immediately I'm like, yep, there's Clark. There's Clark again.
Yep. It was a good one though. I enjoyed it. It was a
Favorite
fun
line in
one.
that movie is like when he's like got the tree at home and he's in the fucking Freddy Krueger mask and his
Yeah.
the poor neighbors like during the movie, he's like, "Hey Griswold, where are you gonna put a tree that big?" He's like, "Bend over and I'll show you." He's like, "You got a lot of nerve talking to me that way, Griswold." He's like, "I wasn't talking to you." Yeah, because what's the girl who plays Elaine was the girlfriend over there.
Mm-hmm. They're making a new Christmas Carol, which isn't surprising because there's like 100 different versions of that.
Yeah.
It's going to be starring Johnny Depp and Ian McKellen.
Interesting.
I'm wondering who's making. Is it a Tim Burton movie? Maybe. We'll see.
Tim Burton already did Christmas Carol though, didn't he?
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't remember ever hearing about a Tim Burton Christmas Carol, unless it was like a weird, like twisted version of it. I mean, no, because he did Nightmare Before Christmas. How many Christmas movies can you do, really?
Oh yeah. Christmas Carol.
I don't know. But that, I mean, everybody's.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't. But there's that Jim Carrey Christmas Carol movie. That's what I was thinking.
I haven't seen that one, but I've seen it like around. I just haven't watched it myself.
See, I remember the Jim Carrey one. I remember the one with Patrick Stewart.
That's my favorite one. I love the Patrick Stewart one.
It's
He also there's also an audiobook where he reads it and he does a fantastic job.
unrelated to Christmas, but then there's also that weird Macbeth version where he it's like the weird sci-fi Macbeth where he's in it for some reason.
Well, it's better than like the modern day Romeo and Juliet with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that was ass. Like that was bad. Like,
they showed us that one in school. And we're like, what the fuck is
same.
this? Like, this is my blade, and he's holding like a fucking pistol. Like
I'm sitting here and I'm like, the whole time watching that, I was like, is this what they think we like? Like that movie was so out of touch.
I don't know. I'm sure it did well. I'm sure there was an audience for it, but it was just such a bizarre idea for a movie. I mean, I'll give credit to him. It was creative for sure. It wasn't just more of the same in a lot of ways, which is really interesting too, because they used like pretty much the exact like word for word script from the play.
Yeah, it was so weird in modern setting.
Yeah, I think they were going for like a weird like topsy-turvy kind of version of it, where it was like the accurate script, but like being modern. Like I see what they were going for, and I can respect it, but no, just no.
Yeah. Do you remember Christmas with the Cranks?
Vaguely.
That's the one with it's
it's Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen, right?
Tim Allen, yeah. That movie is bad, but like in a weirdly like fascinating way. Like everybody in that neighborhood is an asshole. Like imagine like you live in like what fucking crazy HOA was that where they were like, put your damn Frosty on the roof. It's like we don't care if you want to do Christmas or not.
Now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like nobody has fucking Christmas spirit anymore. Nobody. You never see like even with like Halloween. Like you think Halloween people go nuts decorating and stuff, and you see a few. There's a few, but like especially like Christmas. Like I remember, it used to be like a yearly thing where we would take a drive. Do you remember Indian Pond in Kingston? Yeah. It was like the rich people's neighborhood to people who don't live specifically in this area. Yes, it was like a rich people neighborhood in a couple towns over, and that was always like when I was a kid, we would always do drives around there on the holidays because they would do like crazy decorations, everything. I tried doing that a few years ago with the kids, or actually at that point it might have just been Xander, and there wasn't a single fucking decorated house. It was literally the week of Christmas. It wasn't a single decorated house.
Yeah, it's weird. Like nowadays, like,
and they have the money; they could pay somebody to do it, and they still didn't.
It's funny because down here, like, there are some crazy. Like, there's this one person that we go by, and it's like this giant fucking light that lights up the entire fucking area. I'm like, holy fuck, that's so unnecessary, but kind of awesome.
That's super extra. I just remember when we went to go visit you last year, and there was the Grinch and Santa Claus on the side of the road or whatever, and Cindy was just freaking out, excited, like she was super into it.
Yeah, they were just having a good time. Like because it's mostly a farming town down here, so it's kind of like it's a lot of people that have the spirit. Going back to Christmas movies though, do you remember the Polar Express?
Oh yeah, I mean that's a classic.
That's a movie
I don't think it holds up very well, at least with the animation.
That's like one of those weird movies where I'm not sure if I like it or not. Like, because I'm like, is it good or is it bad? I'm not sure.
It's like really creepy for no reason.
Well, the original book,
but it makes sense when you realize it's a Castle Rock movie.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because like the original book is kind of creepy too when you actually think about it. Like just the like I still remember I had like the narration like cassette of that book, and it was always super weird how it went.
Hmm.
The film version definitely expanded upon a lot of stuff. Some of it kind of unnecessary. Like I don't think we needed the fucking ice lake scene that much, but
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like they had too many like like emergency situations just on the way. Like that just a little much. At least one too many. I mean, you could do the ice lake or you could do the caribou. You can't do both.
fucking forgot about the goddamn caribou.
Caribou.
That and the you don't have your ticket. Come with me. Like
Yeah, it's just like what if nobody had their ticket? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We gonna turn around? We gonna fucking start throwing them off the train like
I love how
in the
his
middle of
thing
this
too
fucking
was like
ice wasteland? Like,
his thing too was like oh yeah, we're not gonna throw you off the train. We're gonna just make you work in the cab.
yeah.
Like okay. Um
Oh, you don't have a ticket. You get to blow the whistle.
yeah, you get to go right up front. Like God damn, someone got the good end of the fucking thing.
I lost my ticket too.
They also made
Also,
the main character such a shithead in that movie. Like,
I mean, a lot of them are kind of shitheads. Fucking Mandark was there. That was weird.
oh yeah, oh god, I didn't even make that connection until you just said it. And I was like, wait a minute, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, that was Mandark.
Yeah, and he played the same character.
Pretty much, just not smart.
No, the opposite.
um,
Oh man.
but no, that was it was incredibly innovative at the time. But looking back on it now, it's really choppy CG.
I mean, a lot of CG from that era did not age well. Like that wasn't
Not
Pixar.
all of them, not all of them, because Shrek holds up. Like I was watching because one of the biggest things that I notice whenever I watch the older CG movies is always the mouth movements. Those are the things that you notice a lot more as they age. Like you know, telling like how
True.
good it is. Shrek holds up with the mouth movements and stuff, and this is like right around the same time. Actually, I
True.
think Shrek came out before Polar Express.
Oh, it did. Well, so the exceptions to the rule are definitely Pixar, DreamWorks, and Aardman. Like those, I mean, Aardman usually work with DreamWorks, so
I mean, even the first two Toy Stories were kind of rough, but those were in the '90s. They had that excuse at least.
they're rough. But even from like today's standards, they still look pretty good.
By '90s standards, it was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it was insane. But even like watching Toy Story 1 today, I'm like, it still looks good.
But Polar Express didn't really have the excuse because that lived in a world where Shrek and The Incredibles already existed. So
Among among other things.
yeah,
When did Polar Express come out too? Because I'm like curious.
2005, I think.
2004. Okay, so that's not as late as I thought.
So maybe The Incredibles did come out after. I don't remember. I just remember
Oh,
when
we
it
didn't.
did come out. There was like
Hmm.
The Incredibles, Monsters Inc. There was like one or two other ones that was just fucking all Cars. Those ones
Cars.
are always fucking on no matter where you went. I got sick of all those movies, all of them.
Speaking of movies, we got sick of. I fucking hate Elf. I'm just gonna say it now.
Yeah, I know you do. I still have a soft spot for Elf. I like Elf.
I did not. After watching it 30 times in 1 week, I'm
But
good.
I don't blame you there. I mean, I get sick of any movie
I'm also not a
30
big
times
Will
in one
Ferrell
week.
fan
But
these days, so it's kind of just like I get it.
that's fair. He has his golden era, and then there's a few like outlier movies. Like I love The Other Guys. That one's wicked funny.
He's got his good movies. Like I love Anchorman, the first one.
Oh,
Um,
speaking of Christmas movies, Daddy's Home. Those movies are great. I love the fucking. I mean, Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg just have a good rapport, like a good back and
yeah,
forth. Um, and with like the whole like dad and stepdad relationship they have in those movies is fucking great. The second one is actually a Christmas movie, where they are like doing the co-dad thing, but then their dads show up, and it's I forget the guy's name. He's been in a bunch of shit. But yeah, Will Ferrell's dad comes in. And he's like exactly what you'd expect from like Will Ferrell's dad. And then fucking Mark Wahlberg's dad is Mel Gibson.
yeah. But was this
And then
before
fucking
or after his incident?
I think I think it might be after. Um,
Oh boy.
because these are fairly recent movies. And then so in the second one, Mark Wahlberg's character had his own stepkid, and her dad was John Cena.
Of course.
So it was a very interesting series of events in that movie. One of my favorite scenes in like any movie comes from that movie, and it's this scene where like I think Will Ferrell comes out and he's looking at the thermostat. He's like, somebody fucked with the thermostat, and he's like, oh my god. And then like Mark Wahlberg comes out and he's like, what's going on? And he's just like, someone messed with the thermostat. It's like, somebody messed with the thermostat. And then fucking like their dads came out. They're like, what? Who touched the thermostat? There's like this whole like thing, like dads and thermostats. It's just like it was such a fucking genuine like. I love that whole scene. It's so fucking great. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely check it out.
When you become an adult, you get it because like you'll walk past the thermostat and you're always like looking at it like, still where it is. And you just keep walking.
Yep. That's where it should be. Good.
No one touched it.
The scene when they realized like what was going on with the thermostat was just like, oh my god. It is such a relatable moment. It's one of my favorite moments in all of cinema. Like, because it's just genuine.
I'm trying to looking through the list of some of these movies.
I mean, I know it's not one of your favorites, but it's kind of hard to talk about Christmas movies without bringing up A Christmas Story.
I don't dislike Christmas Story. It's just it's not what I grew up with, so I don't have nostalgia for it.
That's fair. I mean, that was like a consistent like it was playing like repeatedly. Like literally, there was a channel that would play it for straight 48 hours, Christmas Eve and Christmas, and that channel was on consistently at my mom's house every year from Christmas Eve all the way through. So I've seen that movie literally at least 100 times. And we actually watched the recent sequel that came out last year, which was actually really good. They actually did a really good job with it. They had like all the same actors, like for Ralphie and whatever the fuck his little brother's name is, I don't remember. Like the mom, like the dad character, the actor for the dad had already passed away, so they kind of incorporated that into the movie, and even the bully kid showed up at one point. Like they did a really good job with it. I really appreciated
it. We had mentioned the animated version earlier, but we have to talk about the live action Grinch.
That was another one I've seen many, many times. I still think it holds up. It is typical 2000s Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it's
just kind of like the vibe.
He hadn't hit that point where like he was just kind of. Jim Carrey had like 3 eras. There was that early era where like he was like at his peak, like right around that. It kind of ended around there. Then he had his just like where he didn't give a fuck era, and it was just kind of miserable and boring. And then he's had his resurgence recently where he's like doing like Dr. Eggman shit.
Well, I feel like the second era of Jim Carrey was when Jim Carrey was just being a parody of Jim Carrey.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, because like his first run, like there was a lot of good movies, Ace Ventura, even Batman and Robin, or was it Batman? Was it Batman Forever? Or Batman Forever.
Yeah.
The Cable Guy.
The Cable Guy is a weird
The Mask
movie. The Mask is a classic.
Yeah, The Mask.
Didn't have a
Liar
sequel.
Liar.
I don't care what anyone says.
But yeah, then you got like the second era where it was just like he's literally just parodying himself in like every movie he's in, which happens. A lot of actors like go through that. Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, they all kind of go through that.
Well, Adam Sandler just goes on vacation now and makes a movie. So
yeah, pretty much. But I personally feel like Adam Sandler's come back around. Like the few recent movies that I've seen have been decent.
See, it's funny because when I think of like Adam Sandler movies, like recent ones, you get like bad movies that are kind of good though, like Click. Or then
that's not recent, bro. That movie came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it's post his good period. It's during that bad period for him.
That was a comedy that just ends in tragedy.
See, I don't even remember the movie so much as I remember the commercials for it. Like, especially the scene with the lady jogging, and he's like, "Let's slow things down here a bit." I'm like, "Yeah, that's time and place right there."
I just remember that
Um,
Christopher Walken was the one who gave him the remote.
yeah, he's the devil,
Yeah. Or Angel, or
uh,
depending on how you want to look at
angel
it.
of death.
Something
Um,
like that.
and then you get Jack and Jill, and that's just a flaming pile of garbage.
Yeah. I think I get the occasional like kids movie he would do, like
Bedtime story.
Bedtime Stories wasn't bad. I didn't hate that movie. And then I didn't actually watch them until this year because Frankie got really into them, but the Hotel Transylvania movies are pretty good.
Well, he as a voice actor, that's a different story. Like he's actually a pretty good voice actor.
Yeah, Adam Sandler as Count Dracula was pretty great.
Hmm. Um, oh yeah, going back to the Grinch, like where we started with that.
All right.
That is a that movie held up better than I thought.
The girl who plays Cindy Lou Who just had a reunion with Jim Carrey
Yeah.
recently.
At the Soundgarden Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction,
Hmm.
um, he inducted Soundgarden in, and Taylor Momset was one of the singers filling in for Chris Cornell because her band, The Pretty Reckless, is just fucking awesome. But
Hmm.
yeah, they had that big on-screen reunion, and I always love like whenever I see people, I'm always like, yeah, that girl dancing half naked on stage, that's Cindy Lou Who. Think
Yep.
about that for a minute.
Where are you, Christmas?
See, I always laugh because whenever I see that movie, if I'm like with Alex, I'll look over at her and I'll just be like, I'll start singing like Pretty Reckless songs. I'll be like, "Make me want to die."
Didn't they do an album where they did a bunch of the songs from the Grinch movie, but like in rock?
I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
I'm pretty sure I've
She
heard something like that.
she just put out a Christmas song.
That might
So
it might be one of the songs from that movie.
maybe
Um, but yeah,
some
like
of
that was another one that I watched a lot as a kid.
these goddamn movies that come up when you search Christmas movies are like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
We should probably talk about The Nightmare Before Christmas because that is kind of a classic, and it's one of those fun movies that's two holiday movies.
Yeah. Which is actually not the only part Halloween, part Christmas movie
Yeah,
that comes to mind. But yeah, that's another one that actually Frankie's Party was themed after Nightmare Before Christmas.
that is a weird movie just because it's had like multiple runs over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I remember like obviously when it was classic, and then there was that Hot Topic era where it was just everywhere.
Well, I mean, the Hot Topic era was just a thing in general, and it has completely died out. Like, I haven't seen one in person, like in the wild, but I've seen like images of what Hot Topic is now, and it's just Newbury Comics and lower lighting.
There's more anime at Hot Topic than there is at Hot Topic's anime offshoot store.
Yeah, it's not the same. Not that Hot Topic
Like,
was ever like my thing, like that wasn't my style, but I knew a lot of people that I was friends with that liked Hot Topic, so I ended up in there a lot.
I mean, when you're my favorite band is AFI, so I just kind of exist in that crowd now.
Fair. Um, but yeah, Night Before Christmas. That was a classic.
It's weird that I still kind of associate it more with Halloween than Christmas, though.
I mean, you kind of have to. But like, it was so funny too because leading up to Halloween when it was on a lot, and Frankie would, she'd request it or whatever, and she has this Melissa and Doug like toy piano. It's like a nice little toy piano she got for Christmas a couple years ago. And like when he first goes into like the Christmas world, and he's like doing what's this? Like she went over to the piano and started like messing around on it, and she was singing the whole song, and it was like I don't know, it was just the cutest thing.
That's fun.
Because she gets super into that, like the whole song and dance thing. Like she's such a theater kid. She loves it. She actually got a little karaoke box for her birthday, and she's been using that a lot. And oof, She loves to sing. She's pretty tone deaf though.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's all good.
She's got a good memory for lyrics though. I'll give her that. Um, but yeah, it had such a style to it. Like, because even like the parts that weren't supposed to be like spooky were still kind of spooky just because of like the way like the claymation worked.
The ending scene where they defeat Oogie Boogie is still fucking disturbing even today.
Oh, for sure. God, and this is like one of a few Tim Burton claymation movies, which I've watched a couple of them in the past couple of years, and they're all pretty good.
Well, he did that one. He did Corpse Bride. Apparently, I found out he didn't actually do Coraline, but he was attached to it.
Mm-hmm. You know, I liked Corpse Bride. I thought that was a good movie.
It was
Um,
different.
and actually, this is totally off topic. But Frankie has been really into this anime film called Panda Copanda, and it's from the 70s. Believe it or not, it's actually a movie written by Miyazaki.
Oh, really?
But it predates Studio Ghibli by like 13 years. So it's still kind of grouped in with the Ghibli movies, but it's not technically a Ghibli movie. And it's just, it's your average fucking 70s nonsense kids movie, but she fucking loves it. It was actually two shorts that they kind of just squished together for a movie length. Kind of like how they did with the original Winnie the Pooh movie.
Yep.
But she's been super into that lately. She fucking loves that movie.
I love when you scroll through lists of Christmas movies and just Die Hard appears, and you're like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was in the list of movies I was looking at earlier. It was Die Hard. I might get some shit for this. Never seen Die Hard.
That's fair. It's not for everybody.
It's not even like it's not for me. It's just I've never seen it. It's just one of those things. Like I have a lot of blind spots, for lots of different forms of media. Movies, TV shows, video games. I have a lot of blind spots for like the classics. Just kind of happen.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work on it, but I only have so much time.
It's actually kind of funny thinking about like Christmas films. I have seen an unhealthy amount of those goddamn Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of bits and pieces of them because Cindy's already watching them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
My mom
She started like 2 weeks ago.
The worst thing about those movies is they all have the same exact plot.
Oh yeah,
with minor differences. But
usually
once you get
royalty.
Royalty, or the two people meet and then they get married it's always some weird shit. Sometimes they're in a fucking chocolate factory, some stupid shit. I always joke saying they have the same plot outline and then they just have a hat with the little plot ideas that they use to make movies.
Yeah, I just imagine like that one scene in that one South Park episode where they go to like the headquarters of where they come up with Family Guy ideas, and it's just like just dolphins picking balls with like topics on them.
Yeah,
it's pretty much that. But there's like only 8 balls in there.
Yeah, I forgot about South Park's like crusade against Family Guy. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Well, Xander's been really into South Park and Family Guy recently, so it comes to mind easy for me right now.
I mean, the early Family Guy seasons were good, and then it just became whatever it is now.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing that happened to Simpsons.
Yeah, but even Simpsons at least like still felt like there was effort at times.
And Simpsons at least has like it is still like technically like an adult cartoon, but it still has like kind of like it's like a subtle one, so like you can still kind of watch it with the family around, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
can't really do that with South Park or Family Guy.
No, well, South Park's offensive just to be offensive.
Yeah.
Family Guy just doesn't know what its fucking humor wants to be anymore.
Yeah. Simpsons has kind of like a Bob's Burgery kind of feel where it's like Like, yeah, it's for adults and there's a lot of adult jokes in there, but it does it in a subtle way so that like you watch it with kids around and it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Um, I was saying about those Hallmark movies though. The thing about them that's kind of crazy is like you can get sucked into them real easily, and then you'll be like, "Well, I have to know what happens," even though you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I've been doing my best to kind of turn my brain off when she's watching those because, I mean, well, first of all, if she's watching one of those, that usually means I'm on kid duty.
Yep.
So, like, even if I wanted to sit and pay attention, I usually can't.
See,
Um,
my favorite part about the Hallmark movies is like all the like the washed up actors who that this is what they do now that
oh
appear.
yeah, actually, what the fucking? She was watching one the other day. Actually, it was a few. There was one. Vanessa Hudgens was in one
Yep.
from Disney Channel, and I forget the actresses, but one of the girls who were the Twitches.
Yep.
If you remember that, yeah, one of those girls was in one of them. Like, yeah, it was all these like old like child actors and like teen actors that just kind of like ended up over here.
Yeah. Like the girl the lady that plays can't remember her name right now, but she was in Mean Girls, but she also played Eliza Thornberry. She's in like all of them. She was the original voice of Meg Griffin too.
Oh, speaking of Mean Girls, I think Lindsay Lohan is also doing like that kind of thing too, like the like lower budget, like off to the side movies.
I don't think she's doing Hallmark, but I think she might be doing stuff like that.
Not Hallmark specifically, but like those kinds of like way over here, like nobody knows about them kind of movies.
I think my favorite random Hallmark actress that appeared was do you remember that show Wipeout? Like the obstacle course show?
Uh, Vaguely.
It was the one with the big red balls and they always got wrecked on them.
Right.
The the lady that was like the third announcer. She just randomly started appearing in Hallmark movies. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, you funny you brought that up. So Xander's been messing around with tech decks lately, and he wants a
Tech Deck
skateboard for
still
Christmas.
Tech
Oh
Deck
yeah, there's
still
still a
exists.
thing. There's still a thing. He's been messing around with those a lot, and he wants a skateboard for Christmas. He's been playing like Skate 3, Skateboard, like all that stuff. He's been super into it lately. What was the name of that show? I think it was on MTV or VH1, like one of those channels, where the whole point of the show was it was just clips of people fucking themselves up on skateboards. Do you remember the name of that show?
One second. Skateboard fail show MTV. See what comes up.
Scarred.
Scarred. Oh,
Yes.
okay, it is scarred.
Scarred.
Okay, I
Yes.
was gonna say,
I
I'm like
remember
that
that one
sounds.
specifically. I remember that he's been talking about it so much, like all the different skateboard stuff that
Oh
he's
yeah,
been into
fucking
lately.
Papa Roach did the intro. I remember this shit.
Yeah, because fucking I remember there was that one episode where like somebody like went to go fucking grind down like a railing, but there was like a little piece of metal sticking up. Like it was like the tiniest little piece of metal, but he fucking fell off the skateboard and fucking like ripped his nutsack open.
Oof.
Yeah, like that never left my brain because that was such like a ugh kind of like, you see that and you'll never forget it kind of things,
Oh, oh yeah,
Uh,
I know why Papa Roach did the theme because Jacoby Shaddix was the host. That's why.
so fucking weird, dude. It was a
Oh yeah,
weird
because
age for TV.
he was on Steve-O's podcast recently, and he had mentioned the reason why that show ended was just because they went back on tour, and then that was it.
They're just like, yeah, we got stuff going on. We don't got time for this.
God, that's another. I haven't thought of that in forever.
Yeah, it was fucking. It's just because Xander's been like super into like skateboarding stuff lately. That show popped back in my mind. I was like, what the fuck?
See, when I think of
Oh,
skateboarding, I always think of like obviously Tony Hawk Pro Skater
oh
because
yeah,
those games not only were amazing, but they also shaped my music tastes.
and Rocket
Um,
Power.
that show did not age as well as I thought.
No, no. The Tito
'Cause it's
memes are
like,
back though.
I mean, Tito is the best part of that show. I think the only thing that mattered. Um, but I also think obviously like CKY and like the Jackass stuff. It's that era. Back when we thought
Yeah.
Bam Margera was cool, before we realized Bam Margera was always kind of a loser.
Tony Hawk's old as shit now.
I know. Anytime he appears, I'm always like, damn, he's old.
He tries to ollie and fucking throws out his back.
I don't. I just whenever I think of like hilarious like stuff with Tony Hawk, I always think of like the first Jackass movie because there's that famous scene where they're like in the fat suits and they're just skateboarding, and it had big butts playing in the background.
God, Jackass was like such a fucking like phenomenon when it came out.
Dude, when the fourth movie came out, I watched that the second it was available on streaming, and I'm like, it's still entertaining. Like it's dumb, but it's still entertaining.
Really, have you seen like any like the spin-offy movies?
I saw Bad Grandpa. That was fine.
That was a weird movie. It was funny, but it was weird. I mean, all the Jackass movies are weird.
Action Point was pretty funny. Like that one was interesting. Yeah, I watched those. I saw a few of those things.
Yeah, that was such a time. I remember it was like the Jackass stuff, and like fucking what was it? I just had it. I lost it.
No, oh, speaking of that, did you see Ridiculousness finally got canceled?
I didn't even know it was still going.
It's been going for like so long now. They finally canceled it. I was like, God damn. I was like, damn. Like I thought that would go forever.
That's wild.
I like how we ended the wholesome Christmas episode talking about Scarred and Jackass.
Well, that's just kind of you start talking about movies and it just trails off. It's just how it happens. We're not a structured podcast. That's just
no
fate. It's just fate.
I only have one structured podcast. My other two are just what happens.
Yeah. At least I'm not that chaotic.
I
just have ADD, so I jump from topic to topic without meaning to.
That happens. I mean, we're the laid back podcast on the Superpod Network.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Super Ghost is pretty laid back now. Like, they don't have like specific topics anymore. They just they pretty much do exactly what we do. They don't even have topics. They just talk.
Yeah,
and it's entertaining.
True. But yeah. I think that's good enough time to end. We're gonna see if we're gonna keep the Christmas up the rest of the month. We'll see. I have ideas.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I mean, like maybe like for the next couple of weeks, like you could pick a movie, I could pick a movie, and we'll finish off with our sitcom thing on the week of Christmas.
We're definitely gonna do the sitcom thing.
Yeah, for sure.
We could potentially maybe do another anime like Christmas episode, like Christmas specials in anime, because I'm sure there's more of them.
Oh, I mean, you found that whole list last year.
True. I mean, hell, there's one in Kimi ni Todoke.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a Christmas episode, and like that's like one of those like staples with romance anime. There's always or slice of life anime. There's always a Christmas episode. Always.
Yeah, because there was one in Komi too.
Yep, and Horimiya,
Toradora. Yeah, they all do. It's a staple.
Was there one in? Was there a Christmas one? No, they haven't had one yet in Fragrant Flower, but there will be one. We all know there's gonna.
Yeah, we all know. There'll be one in.
It'll probably be in season 2, but there will be one.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But anyways, I guess now we can wrap it up before I lose my ability to speak. Once again, guys, thank you for joining us on Geek Addicts. You can find Geek Addicts on all the major podcasting platforms, particularly Apple Podcast and Spotify. And be sure to check us out over on the Superpod Network, superpodnetwork.com. Awesome site where you can find all sorts of different videos, podcasts, blogs. Yeah. So be sure to check us out over there. And once again, guys, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Have a good one.